Hello and welcome to Sorted Food.
Today we're going to put two of our normal home cooks up against it in a Pick the Premium challenge. In each round we're going to take a basic ingredient and create a dish with that as the focus, but one of the plates uses a premium version of that, i.e. more expensive, and one uses a more basic version of the ingredient. Will our normals, with a blindfold, be able to pick the premium?
Oh, I'm going to pick it, all right? Bring it!
Ingredient number one. Have
Yes.
a taste, a sniff, and give us some thoughts.
Straight away, I'm going with the nose. Oh, there it is.
You could get closer. Closer?
Nope, it's on my chin.
Oh no.
If in doubt, stick your finger in it.
No,
Oh, okay. Lemony, it's lemony.
Weighty. That's lemon meringue pie.
The same weights, measurements, times, cooking methods, identical, with exception of one ingredient.
Yeah, I think the difference is in the lemon.
It is 2 lemon meringue pies, and it is the lemon that we want you to pick the premium on.
Based on being able to get maximum flavour, B's the premium.
Much more intense lemon from B than A. B's the premium.
Locked in and ready to go. You can now remove your blindfold and have a look
I'm confident as well. Really confident.
to see if it makes any difference. Visually, there's not a huge amount of difference because obviously
Oh wow.
They look exactly the same.
you've picked B. Would you change your mind?
No, I think the colour is more vibrant on B.
Interesting. Well, I can reveal to you that the premium lemon is in fact A.
That's surprising. As you can tell, I was confident in my choice.
So yeah, A is Natura's Italian organic unwaxed new season lemons. So from a particular region and style of lemon in Italy. It says their juice is less acidic and is sweetened by the summer heat. B is a supermarket, in this case Waitrose, multi-pack of sort of basic lemons, and they're from Spain.
I'm confused though, because like B was a lot more tangy, and that's what I'd expect from more premium lemons.
Jay, cut yourself a little wedge just to munch on.
I would say delicious and not bitter or sour in the way that you'd expect a lemon to be.
Interesting. Oh, there's what I was looking for.
B is far more acidic than A is. If I'm putting it in a drink and I want it to look good and I want it to impart a bit of flavour, A is the one that I would choose because it does look better as a lemon and it does have a more subtle but delicious flavour to it. Whereas B packs a punch of flavour and I would want to put it in something like a lemon meringue pie, but I wouldn't want to show it off.
Let's talk price.
If the basic lemons are 30 pence each per lemon,
Here we go.
how much do you think for the premium ones?
Oh, this is the bit I'm here for.
I don't think it's going to be that ridiculous. Let's just say 60p a lemon.
Double.
Just double.
I'm going to give a nice round number, £1 per lemon.
Not far off, Jay. It's £1.15 per lemon. So what's that? 3.5, nearly 4 times the price.
I'd find it very hard to justify that myself. That is a punchy start, and I'm disappointed in myself. I should have done better.
See if you can claw back a point in round 2.
Let's give it a go.
Round number 2.
2 more dishes, have a taste, have a smell, have a sniff. That's the same thing. Off you go.
Oh, please don't be messy. I'm
Same
running
rules
watch now.
apply. 2 very, very similar dishes.
Like a cold food. Yeah, I like it.
Why have I got garlic milk?
Garlic milk. Garlicky, fresh, fruity in places. I don't understand that. It's got a slight warmth to it as well, but I guess that's from the pepper or the garlic. Oh,
So dainty.
there's stuff in there that I don't understand. What's that?
The early bird catches the worm.
Other than garlic, I haven't got any other flavours I can say what it is. Are we judging garlic?
The garlic.
Correct.
Ah!
What you have in front of you are 2 bowls of ajo bianco, which is a cold garlic soup from Spain.
Spectacular. What are the worms?
Spiralised celery. Or kind
Spiralised
Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
But which do we think is the premium?
I think A is quite fiery and powerful and punch you in the face with garlic, whereas I think B is a bit more nuanced.
My guess is A is the premium.
I'm going to say B is the premium.
It's time to de-blindfold.
This is really tough. This
Your
one.
guess is already locked in, you cannot change your mind.
I can reveal to you that the premium garlic is B.
God damn it! I'm usually good at this, but this is interesting. It's not about winning, it's about learning.
So whilst A is a supermarket, pretty standard large bulb of white garlic, B has a PGI status from Lautrec in the south of France, grown on the chalky hills from small farmers, and once it's harvested and dried, it's then sorted and trimmed by hand to reveal the slightly more pink cloves, and they say has a more subtle, more delicate, sweeter nuance. They didn't use the word nuance, but I'm using it for you because I think you got that.
Because of the last round, I learned that it's not all about smacking the face, it's about the nuances. That's what screwed me.
Swallow it. No.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's what
Smell that from here.
gives a kiss. B is more fiery.
Interesting, and that is what when we made the 2 soups side by side, did the same. We got the same, which is not exactly what they say. They say it's a more delicate version, but actually the strength of garlic has such a influence from how old it is. So there's every chance that a new bulb of premium compared to an old bulb of cheaper, there might be the difference in it deteriorates in its pungency over time. So 60p for a large bulb from the supermarket. How much would you say to you the more premium one is worth?
I would say it's worth double the price, and I would just use half the amount I usually do.
£2.
Bang on!
Oh!
Absolutely
Oh!
hit the nail on the head. £2. So a little bit more than 3 times the price for that PGI status, the small farmers, the chalk, the cut by hand, and all those things that go into the processing. Would you say it's more than 3 times on taste alone?
Maybe if you run a Michelin-star restaurant and you want the best garlic bread ever, that might be the way forward. But for everyday cooking, just use the bog standard stuff and just use a lot of it.
But make sure it's as fresh as possible.
The thought of having to cook after a long day can be... Our Meal Packs app can change this. First, pick a meal pack. Meal packs contain 3 or more recipes that make you go, whoa, I want to eat that. These will be your meals for the week. It then generates one shopping list, and this is the clever bit. It stretches that list of ingredients across all those meals, using up all the fresh food you buy. Once you've bought your ingredients, we take you step by step through the cooking with written and audio guides.
Fry for 7 to 8 minutes.
Throw in automatic timers, smartly placed cues to wash up as you go, and twists from other users so you can adapt recipes to suit your tastes, and you can join the thousands of people changing this into this. Use our 30-day free trial to complete just one meal pack and you'll see the difference for yourself.
Number 3, get sniffing and eating.
Get back in the zone. Come on. Oh, I hit it.
Oh. Why would you make a sandwich that way?
We have to entertain ourselves somehow.
This sandwich looks amazing.
Most of the filling is now on the outside of the sandwich.
I'm scared.
What sandwich is it?
It's a mayonnaise sandwich with bits in it.
I'm going to say egg mayo.
It's an egg mayo sandwich. I mean, that's basically what you've got there.
Oh, for...
Dig deep. You're lucky we gave it a lid.
That one tastes more like egg mayo. There's something different in that one.
Interesting.
I could taste the egg much more in B than I could in A.
I think I preferred B because it's more familiar to what I'm used to. So is it the mayonnaise?
Correct.
Okay.
One of those is premium mayonnaise, one is a very basic supermarket range.
In A, I can taste the mayonnaise. In B, I can taste the eggs.
I'm going to need you to pick the premium.
I'm not confident, so I'm going to put this one forward.
Oh,
Maybe
he went with that hand. He went with that hand, but he
Yeah.
pushed A forward.
A forward.
A.
You can take your blindfold off and look. Would you change your mind?
Visually, I'm now thinking A looks quite white as a mayo. And generally, the better the mayo, the more yellow it is.
There is a big difference, but I don't know which one's more premium, if I'm honest.
But you like B more.
But I preferred B, yeah.
I'm worried about my answer.
And you should be, because in this instance, B is the premium. Wrong again.
You're having a shocker.
This is awful.
So A is a supermarket basic, this particular one from Sainsbury's. And B is Biona, 25 years of organic food, certified organic, GM-free, suitable for vegetarians, no air miles, ethically and sustainably sourced, and a family business.
This is what we wanted to see.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Do it.
It's really vinegary. Very sharp, very acidic for a mayonnaise. Yeah, that's mayonnaise.
Also has some fennel, some coriander seed, obviously mustard as you'd expect, but it has a few other flavourings in it.
Take a look at the ingredients on both bottles.
Oh, this is going to be a scary thing, isn't it? Water.
How much water do you normally put in your mayonnaise?
Absolutely zero.
But the key thing there is what percentage of oil?
25. 77% sunflower oil.
And that's why a cheap product tends to be so white, because it's basically stabilised water.
I'm guessing price-wise, we are talking like worlds apart. I reckon that for the jar can't be any more than 20, 30p.
50p.
Not far off, it's 60p, which makes it £1.20 a kilo.
Okay.
How much per kilo for this particular branded premium option?
£6.
I think you're probably looking at, let's go somewhere, £6.50
A kilo?
per kilo.
£13.90 per kilo.
Okay, so I was a little bit off.
So it's just over 11 times the price. But that jar itself, just over £3. And that is a fairly expensive version, and the brand have a lot of things they play to, whether it's organic, GM-free, no air miles in the ingredients, which is why it's sunflower oil, because that's local to where it's made.
I would never go to that level of cost because I know that I can make really good mayonnaise and it wouldn't cost that much.
I think personally, I'd go for something in the middle to dip my chips in. But anything above that, I'd just make my own.
Yeah, make your own.
Should we try number 4? Okay, going into the last round.
Baz, I can confidently tell you that the chefs haven't messed about with this
Really?
one. No, they really haven't.
Ooh.
It's not made for beard. Oh, well done.
Rice pudding.
Incorrect.
Okay.
There's some porridge of some sort.
Like porridge.
Is there honey?
Honey. Is it the honey that's different?
Yes.
Correct. One of them is made with a fairly basic honey, and one is made with a more premium honey.
The honey definitely tastes different.
Oh, tastes different. Can I have 2 spoonfuls of honey, please?
Oh, okay, let's break the rules. Go on. We'll do the same for
Please.
Jay.
Desperate times, Mike.
So
Desperate
no
times.
one's ever gone 0 and 4, so
A,
A, hello.
B.
Why would you give me a spoon the wrong way round? Oh, God, I feel like a Goldilocks.
Daddy Bear.
Oh, heavens, no. B is grainy. I can feel the bees.
so textures are different.
the bees. No, they
The
don't
bees
just crunch
aren't
bees.
as chopped up as much in the B.
Right, you've had enough time,
Right.
and we've broken the rules for you. Lock in your answer.
Off the spoon, I preferred B, but in the porridge, I think I preferred A. Premium is B.
I think that A might have a deeper, richer flavour to it. than B.
You can take off your blindfold. Not there's much left to look at. The premium is A. You got them all wrong. Every single one. Ooh.
Ah!
That is remarkable.
No!
A is an organic acacia honey, 100% raw honey from Italy, Abruzzo, Lombardy and Piedmont. Whereas B is a supermarket relatively basic squeezy honey in the sense it's in a jar that can squeeze, but its place of origin is from several non-EU countries, so blended together. And you're right in the texture, it has already crystallized a little bit from when we pretty much opened it earlier. What is noticeable when you have local honey is just how different the aroma can be.
If I'd notice it when I'm smothering my porridge or waffles at home, I'm not sure.
And how big the ingredient is in the dish you're doing. If it's a little bit in a marinade for a number of things or in a dressing, it might be masked by other things. If it's honey on toast or honey on porridge or honey on pancakes, then it might have more of a focus.
Let's talk price.
Oh, I know that honeys can get really expensive.
Keep it simple, let's talk per kilo. B is £6.20 a kilo.
£12.
£30 per kilo.
It is in fact £40 per kilo. That jar is a tenner. So a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
And with it, you get a lot more understanding of where the honey has come from and the fact that it is organic acacia honey, as opposed to that kind of mystery blend in B.
Definitely tastier, but probably not for everyday use. I would stick to the basic squeezy bottle.
2 out of 4 Spaff. Not happy with that performance?
Not your best game.
Not happy.
Can I go home now?
Barry Taylor got 0 out of 4.
Don't think that's ever happened before.
Making you the winner.
I thought I didn't do great, but that has just made my day.
Well, over to you guys. Comment down below which of those ingredients were most interesting to you and why.
Yeah, and while you're down there, if you've got other everyday ingredients that you'd love us to explore and discuss, let us know.
This is going to be far more difficult because I haven't been able to smell or taste anything for the last few days. Not sure why.
We have to put a disclaimer saying that we take lateral flow tests before filming now, which is a waste of airtime.